Hey guys and girls, I'm working on a pickup, doing a few different things, but I'm just going to show you how to get the spark plugs out a little bit easier, at least for me. So here's the pickup, and then I'll show you the problems I ran into. I'll keep it as short as possible. So this is the truck, a 2003 GMC 1500 Sierra Denali. And the problems you run into is over here where the spark plugs go. I'm guessing you can see those down there. I've had them all replaced, but it's a real bugger getting down in there. This one, the steering column is right in the way, and it's really hard to get your wrenches down there and get any kind of leverage. So what I ended up doing is taking the inside liner out of the wheel well, which is laying over there. And trust me, this makes it so much easier, because once you get down here, you have easy access to all the spark plugs. The reason I ended up doing this, because I was trying to get one of them out, and I ended up breaking the wire, which is laying someplace over here, right there. So I broke the end off the wire. I tried to fix it. That was a no-go. So I ended up buying new wires. So taking that wheel well out made it a lot easier. Now I'm going to show you the other side. Same kind of problem. You just have a really tight fit. Now these, I have to put the spark plugs back in and the wires, but the one in the back here, see if I can get a good angle on it. It's back in here, and if you don't have if you use the spark plug socket without an extension, it hits the manifold, and so you can't get it. You can't get your wrench in there. If you put an extension on it, it hits this heat shield, and you can't get it in. So what I ended up doing is buying a short, stubby extension. Here it is. Take it apart so you can see it better. It's just a short extension. I think it's 1.5 inches. But that was all the difference in getting in there. And while I was at it, I bought a swivel. I have one of these in 1/4 inch, but I've never had one in 3/8, and those are kind of handy too sometimes when you have a little bit of an angle. Oh, anyway, I hope that helps somebody else, because they do not make this to work on. Obviously, I'm going to make another video on flushing the transmission. That was a 8-hour ordeal of trial and error. Right now my wife's washing the plastic covers. There's one that covers this side, covers the coils, so you can't really get the coil wires off. I'm putting new spark plug wires on it since I broke one of them. I decided I'll just put all new ones on. I don't know, they're probably original, which means they're 17 years old. I've got these on, and it's pretty easy. Pull them off, put them back on, put a little anti-seize on the spark plug thread so they're easier to get out for the next guy. And there's a cover that goes over here too, a plastic cover. It's got two oh shoot, she's got them. So let me see, I think they're 8mm. Yeah, it's got a couple 8mm bolts to hold it on. One of them goes in right here, the other one back toward the back. There's two of them on each side, and then to get the top cover off that's here, there's an 8mm bolt. It's just down in a little pocket. It goes right there, and it kind of slides in those two little clips back there. So you take that off, then you take these off, then you got access to a lot of stuff, which I'm going to need because the truck doesn't run right, so I've got to do more work. One of those is probably going to be replacing your MAF sensor, which is right there. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope that helps you if you have a pickup like this, because changing the spark plugs is a pain in the butt. Thanks again.